Ugh. I need to Google something. You can play continue the. Oh, okay, okay. I'm going to double check resources. That is not what I'm asking. PS4 Pro Controller. No, 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 nope. Here we go. Okay, that's not telling. I guess it's. I guess what I've gathered, it's okay to play with the Pro Controller when it's plugged in. I mean, I am super close to my Switch right now, so that's not a problem. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Okay, well in that case, I am going to test something. Oh yeah, I'm not even that far away from my Switch. This is fine. I'm literally like maybe a foot away from it, I would say. I use the washroom again. Sorry guys. Bathroom. Ah. Okay. Hello. It's Liz. Liz is here. I didn't text her today. Whoops. Good old friend Liz. It's been a long time since you've been on streams. Today was slow because today is a Tuesday and Thursdays. I've been watching breakfast streams on Steven George's Twitch channel. And he's a YouTuber I followed, and his wife is a YouTuber I follow on Twitter and a bunch of our social network stuff. And it's like, show support to the people who you think deserve support. Can I also get a lot of hugs in chat? Because I've been kind of hurt recently. That's a super dumb reason and a dumb thing to ask for, but like, can I have some hugs? Hey, Chow. Thank you, Chow. I do not like how tiny the rooms are. That's fine. But seriously, the rooms are so tiny! How have I been? I've been fine. I've been streaming here and there. Weekends are days off for me. Fridays are recording days, so we don't stream on Fridays either. But like pretty much every other day of the week we'll be streaming something. I finally got the DLC for Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and I've been playing through it. Well, sorry, I haven't been playing through the DLC, so to speak of. I've been doing the DLC missions, but I haven't done anything in the Golden Age of Torna yet. And that's why I'm going to ask you guys something. Would you want me to stream the Golden Age of Torna today and replace Valhalla, just for today? See if we like it, see if you guys want more of it, kind of situation, test the water. If you guys want me just to stream Valhalla stuff, we will do at least the one day as I've made a goal of doing. We'll do at least one day of Valhalla. But I want to know where you guys stand on the list here. What the hell is this? A serene painting. Oh, that's the thing I ordered from like years ago. Oh wait, no. No. Didn't Kyle send that to me? Chat, sorry, I just read that message. They did expand the rooms in New Leaf, but that was like one of the later updates in New Leaf. There'll probably be another update in this game because Animal Crossing is like that game that constantly has to be updated for seasonal stuff, for event stuff, for I mean just stuff in general because it's a day-by-day simulation. And plus during some days you will get like rain and stuff, but like the mornings will start off like super sunny and stuff. So I mean, it's definitely one of the games that requires the most maintenance to upkeep, but it's also Nintendo has or at least the Animal Crossing team. The Animal Crossing team has such a good way of giving players new stuff to do, giving players like freedom, giving players like a ton of things to do. I said that twice now. I meant like in the sense of like, you know, clothing items, furniture, and like a ton of other stuff. So I'm not super upset with like the lack of stuff in Animal Crossing right now. It's just, yeah. It's just one of those things where it's like, I literally only play this game once a day. Kutsui? Wow, I pronounced that way the hell wrong. I mean, I think about it in this way. We also just got the Super Mario Brothers crossover. And that kept me busy for a bit, trying to get the money. Yeah, but no, like, New Leaf had a ton of updates that were really fun. And, like, it's definitely a game that will keep me occupied until, like, other games come out, like Monster Hunter Rise, Pokemon, Shining Diamond and whatnot. Kutsu means little rock or pebble. Ha! I did not know that. Once again, my knowledge of other languages is very basic, at best. Very, very basic, or the fact that I don't know a single damn word. Also, I just saw that on stream. Did that butterfly fly away? Uh-oh. I must have stared at it. And then just proceeded to go like, it's not that important. That's one of the more rare butterflies in the game. Whoops. Oh, also, Pokemon Community Day happened like a while ago. I got some giveaways I could give out. I could give away shiny Roselias, and I could give away shiny Fletchlings. So if anyone has Pokemon Sword or Shield and they want a shiny one of the two, you guys could just ask me. I definitely have a lot more Roselias than I do Fletchlings, so the Roselias might be more common for me to give away. Also, if you have a nickname, tell me now, so when I go to Pokemon Go, I can nickname one, and then that will be assigned to you. What? Does that mean I maxed him out, or is that just a rando? I think that was just a rando. Oh, hi, Gulliver. What's up? I, like, never see you on my island. But then again, I don't normally look for Gulliver. I guess I should also say, like, when we're doing, I'll put the tags on, but, for Golden Age of Torna, I have played the original Xenoblade Chronicles to, well, completion. Not completion, but I finished the game at least once. I'm at, like, the last chapter in my, rerun of the game, / I literally started a new file. Not a New Game Plus mode file, just new file in general. I did buff it down to easy mode when I got to, the final fight with Jin, though. The final fight with Jin and the Praetor, because no, those fights are kind of dumb. I'm like, nope, I buff this down to easy. So I'm currently in, the ruined, spaceship area, and I just found out that, hey, Elysium isn't what we thought it was. I know from that point onwards, it's like the final fight, and that's about it. And then, like, you can do post-game stuff, but I just wanted to get to the final chapter, because I was like, okay, well, I still need to unlock, Poppy's ultimate form, and I still need to do, a couple other things. Like, you know, actually do the quest, because I am sitting on a lot of DLC quests, and a lot of quests in general. So, if we ever do vanilla Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I will try not to look at chat if you guys spoil a ton of things. I do want to figure out some stuff by myself, but there are some things where I'm like, okay, screw it, chat, help me. But I will also say, like, in that phrasing, screw it, chat, help me. But we are not doing, vanilla Xenoblade, we are doing the Golden Age of Torna, which I have never seen, so I'm definitely going to put the no spoilers and no backseat gaming tag on. We gotta do another Pokemon Shiny breeding stream, though, because I feel like people like that more than, like, most of my other streams. Which is so bad for me, because, like, I burn myself out on Pokemon so easily through those. Or maybe just I'm messing around in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, because I still need to do the super dungeons in that game. Which is so sad. Those are the only things of the game I've never done, is the super dungeons, but I've done everything else. And yes, before anyone is going to ask, yes, I know what the super dungeons are. I've never done the Celebi one. I've never done the Celebi one. I've never done the Dirachi one. Outside of, like, the one mission to save, I think it was a Meta-chan? It's Meta-chan, right? Also, for those who are coming into my streams and not knowing what I'm going to be doing for the next couple of weeks, so for those who don't know, I am somewhat of a self-proclaimed Monster Hunter veteran. So when Monster Hunter Rise comes out, we will literally be doing the online campaign, because my friends who actually follow the news for Monster Hunter have told me that the online and the single player will be two separate campaigns again. Pretty much as soon as it comes out, we will be doing a online campaign run-through on stream. Granted, I say on stream, but, you know, if stream cuts out, if stream does a lot of dumb stuff, I will be doing it on my own time with my friends. But please note, I would like to do the majority of Monster Hunters online with friends. So for those who are like, oh, I don't really know a lot about Monster Hunter, and I don't really know about a lot of the new mechanics and stuff. Don't worry, I don't know that much either. I'm going to suck more than people would probably think a veteran should. But that's also like half the fun of the game, in my opinion. Is like, okay, get some friends together, see how far you get, see how bad you screw up, and then try to figure out how you can not screw up that bad. And plus it helps if you guys just really like action games, because it's a Capcom game. And for those who don't know, Capcom has done Devil May Cry, the Mega Man series, which I love so much. The Mega Man series, and I guess I kind of like Devil May Cry a lot too, because I've played literally every Devil May Cry game except 5. If only because I can't really bring myself to buy 5 right now. Because people are like, oh my god, the definitive edition, and like everyone's still blowing up about the definitive edition of Devil May Cry 5, and I'm like, look, if that comes out on Steam, I'll get on Steam. I'm not getting on a console. I think that'd be like the game if I don't have an Xbox controller at the time, I'll probably just plug in my Switch controller and play it. So, yeah, I've also played Devil May Cry's 1, 2, 3, 4, and new DMC. I played that to the point where I have done basically triple S ranks on Dante Must Die mode. You know, at least in Devil May Cry 2, 3, and 4. You're probably thinking, like, you know, that must take a lot of skill. Not that much skill! You'd be impressed how little skill there is, a lot of that. It's just mostly make sure you don't die. Because if people don't know, Dante Must Die mode is effectively the... Oh god, I guess the equivalent of that would be like the Star Road levels in Mario 3D World. Because I got to that point. I have not beat that point on the Wii U at the very least. And granted, I also played that entire game, gained 100% with that game. And I did that with freaking Luigi. The character that has the highest jump, but is super hard to control. Huh! Whoever the hell sent me that, good on you. You freaking gave me a good thing that actually is donatable. Oh wait! Oh, he sent me a fake. Ah, crap. Well, I mean, that's the first time I ever offered a fake one, because I usually use a walkthrough. Or I use a guide, rather. So, is there a thingy for doing the bad? There's a thingy for doing the bad! Yay! That's what I get for not checking. It wasn't my 400 or 4,200 bells? 4,200, is that the price that Red asked for? My friend's gonna be so pissed at me because she was trying to get this achievement for forever now, and I got the final achievement for being selfish. 4, 7, 9, 11, 13. Let's hope I didn't math wrong, because I have an occasion of mathing wrong a lot. Oh, give me a hot second. Oh, god dang it. Give me a second. I need to link a stream to a new person who might be interested. How do I do the do? How do I do the do? I figured out how to do the do. Okay. Da, 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 da. Guys, I think I mathed right. I think I mathed real well. Look at me mathing! Yeah! Who's gonna get gifts? Who's gonna get gifts? Everybody's gonna get gifts. I'm gonna give you this fake ass painting. Wait, what? Screw you! It's a fake painting! Take it! This is a great painting, but, me gorilla, me don't need. Take painting back. Go Blathers. He know big words. I know, I was reading that, so like, don't get me wrong, I know he's not that dumb. It's just, that's what I thought of. Is Opal just wearing... Yeah, she's just wearing a bath towel. You can't... That's so dumb! That's so dumb! We got hot pants, we got a freaking cyber neon blue thing. We got that. We got that one chick for Science Gate's hat, glasses, and I gotta be completely very honest. I've seen Science Gate like maybe halfway through it. I did not remember any of the names. All I remember is like her brother wants to be a girl or something because he's a lot more feminine or something stupid. I want to be a pretty princess. Oh, I want to be a pretty princess. Oh no. Nose drip. Paperboy hat. I gotta be a pretty princess. I gotta be Rosalina. Or Aurora. No, that's kind of more like Aurora. I got it red. Yeah, that's kind of Aurora's dress. Or, no, is it pink? Yeah, that's kind of more Aurora. Disney! This would be like Cinderella. This is like Belle. That's already Belle. That's more like, oh crap. Crap, I'm really bad at characters. Who was the chick from Princess and the Frog again? I don't remember that movie. Well, I remember the movie, I don't remember the names. I know it was like Prince something, and then like his doofus butler or whatever who tried to kill him. And the street merchant guy, and then I don't remember anything else. This is definitely Belle. This is Snow White. This is Ariel. This is... Who's a blue princess? Well, who's a blue Disney character, rather? Come on, there is a lot of blue. That's Rapunzel. This is I don't freaking know. Which is closer to Rosalina, isn't it this one? Probably this one. No, the teal. Nope, I just want it. I'm not done. I want all the pretty princess. I must be the prettiest of them all. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the biggest ass of them all? You know, I don't know why that reminded me of Shrek so hard for a second there. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's got the smallest of them all? God damn it. I would totally say something like that if I was to watch Shrek nowadays. I saw it when I was a kid, so like, of course, me is like a, I guess a pre-teen, a pre-teen situation. I probably wouldn't have said something that smart-assy, but like, no, I would definitely say something like that in the theaters nowadays. Like, granted, not loud enough to like disturb the people watching the movie, but just like loud enough that my friends would probably hear it. Yes. I am paying you for your finest fabric. You better deliver to my damn house. You will be covered in gold. When does your sister move back in? Where do we buy the super expensive accessories that no one can buy? I look at you, city folk. Who the hell bought, like, the super expensive stuff in City Folk? Did anyone ever do that? I sure as hell didn't. I was too poor. I was always too poor in that game. Oh crap! I made Princess Luigi, but I made the worst kind of Princess Luigi. I made the non-princess. I made, oh crap. Mario characters. I made Princess Beansley. I know it's a prince, but I know he's a prince, but it's a princess today. He feels very weird about himself. Try to buy some ensembles. Black goes with everything. Who the hell do I look like? Snicks? I want a fedora. A bowler hat with a ribbon? Is that actually what they're called? Huh, I feel really dumb. I mean, sure. Even though, is it what accents with purple, not red? I don't remember. buy some, like, very bad jeans. I don't even like these colors. They look really bad. Maybe Prince Peasley isn't the only one feeling very uncomfortable about his gender today. Oh god, that's a horrible joke. I should probably feel ashamed for it, but it's also me. Cool, do I have my other crap on me? I don't. Ah, piss. Well, you know what? That's fine. We'll buy some things for the villagers. Everyone gets baller hats. They can carry their, oh crap, what? Oh god, brain, why does brain not work? I'm trying to think of this sport where you have an alley and you got pins. Bowling, there we go. God damn it. I was like, hold on. What's the sport with the pins? That was a legit brain fart moment. Or not brain fart, but like, not in the literal sense brain fart, but like, it was definitely something. My brain was just like, hold on. What's the sport? It's like bowling. They carry their bowling balls in their hats now. Sure. God, I haven't been bowling in forever, though. I remember the last time I went bowling, I actually, like, won against my family, but my family is also really bad at bowling. I think I was definitely the only person in my family to get a strike. Was it a strike or a turkey? I think I got a turkey. And yes, I know what that is in bowling. I might be really bad at bowling, I at least know the terms in bowling. Everyone's going to clash. Everybody's going to clash and no one's going to care. Thank you for the apron. I'm not going to wear it, but thank you all the same. Remember, kids, to always be polite to your friends and your enemies. Except if you want to smack them down, you should probably put your fist in their face. You know, still be polite about it. Just beat the face in. Do I do a very Pokemon game? Oh, you're such a good villain. You're such a not good villain. You're such a good rival. You're so friendly. You're so approachable. Yeah. Here's a fist in your face. Why is that? Who here is old enough to remember Robot Chicken? Or American? Sorry, I just had like this clip comes into my brain every so often, and this is definitely one of the times that this clip came into my brain. Who here has actively seen Robot Chicken? Not actively, but who's actually seen Robot Chicken? Hey, Chow. Ow, you got glass in my eye, and my foot in your balls! Don't ask me why, but that clip just came back into my head, and I'm just like, why did I laugh so hard as, like, a teenager at that? It wasn't even that funny. Maybe because it's, like, the one thing in Robot Chicken I never got because of, I didn't grow up with Captain Planet, so like that was like the one thing that went over my brain. Go Planet! Even though like later in life I saw a little bit of Captain Planet and it's oh it's definitely aged. It's definitely aged in a weird way. I want my Ouija costume. Where's my Ouija? Yeah. Did I skip his hat? Where the hell is his hat? Well, there's Wario. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it was basically it was a comedy show for North America, basically just doing whatever was hot in the 90s. Effectively got a parody in that show, and it was definitely satire. It was definitely meant to be satire. Because I remember, like, the Thundercats thing, and all, like, they constantly did Thundercats, but there was one in particular that was just like, yeah, I didn't grow up with Thundercats, so it kind of went over my head and stuff. I didn't understand a lot of the jokes. I understood the Sailor Moon jokes, which were weird. Why paint a limit of water? To do paint through more water would be more juicy. I don't know the answer to that question because I'm not an artist. I mean, if like ruining your clothes because of watermelon is an art, then I've done that a lot of times. Or just eating really sloppily because I swear to God, there are meals that I will eat, even in public, and it's like, oh yeah, you have to be a moron to get this on yourself, and it's just like, well, guess what I did. Cause like, there was one point, I was sitting down with just my family, we're having like a birthday dinner thing, and like, I got myself a burger. I swear to God, it was like the most presentable burger you could think of. I took one bite of it, somehow I gripped it in such a way where all the burger, like patty, cheese, and pickle, landed on my lap. And a bit on my dress shirt. You're probably thinking, why the hell was I wearing a dress shirt to a dinner? It's because it was a birthday dinner, and I was like, I'll dress a little appropriately for it. Oh, Garner. Wait, what? Kind of a question. Why? Oh, why? I read that as paint. Why plants have a limited amount of water at some point? I thought water would be plants more juicy. Not really. You'd be surprised that like. I mean, there's some plants that you need, like, a stupid amount of water for, but that's mostly, like, tomatoes and stuff. Tomatoes, carrots, I've been told, weirdly enough, require a lot of water, even though they're, like, in the ground. Because, like, here's the thing, but most things in the ground, you don't need to water as much or as often. But, like, I definitely remember someone telling me that, like, you'd be surprised how much cacti actually need to survive in water that they can't really provide on their own. It's because they get it from the ground and the moisture and a ton of other things. Venus flytraps don't require that much water, but you need the water to be, like, tainted as all hell for them to live properly. I know a couple things about plants. I'm not a complete botanist like most of my family are, but, like, I know a decent amount of things when it comes to, like, watering stuff. I think one of the most interesting things I've read on recently about just gardening in general, because I am looking to get an inside plant just so I could have something to celebrate with when my little office space becomes a full-on apartment situation in my parents' basement. And before anyone's gonna say anything, yes, I still live with mommy and daddy at 24. It's something called I made some bad life decisions, I guess, in a way. But that's neither here or there. Yeah, I'm looking into, like, plants that I could grow inside, and, apparently blueberries are very manageable inside? Oh, look, I want to do something inside before I move outside again, because last time my parents were, like... Or my dad, mostly. My mom was just kind of indifferent to the idea. My dad was like, yo, you should go outside more and, you know, pick up gardening as a hobby. Like, be the rest of our family so you can be self-efficient when the world goes to crap. And I'm just like, sure, I tried it. And, a lot of the stuff I grew didn't grow properly. Like, I think I gave my plants dwarfism. Is that a bad thing to say? Did I just do a bad on stream and not realize it? If so, I apologize. I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but I want to start with, like, a super small thing that I can manage. Just to test the waters, effectively, with, gardening. And that's why I'm, like, so dead set on, like, when I actually make this into an apartment, or, like, even if it's, like, still an office space, I'll still make it... I still want to at least get something so I can at least prove to myself that I could grow something. Because there's also just a lot of things in life I picked up forever ago, and I just never fell through with a lot of it. Or, sorry, I never kept up with a lot of it. Because, like, I have owned a guitar for pretty damn close to a decade now, I think. And I've still yet to learn a single song on a guitar. Like, even if it's just a couple notes, I've never learned how to, like, do a couple notes on a guitar. I've learned how to do a couple notes on a clarinet. I've learned how to do a couple notes. I mean, I think I know how to play a song on a clarinet, weirdly enough. I know how to play a song on a clarinet. I learned how to play, like, a lot of Asian culture board games and stuff like that. I've never had someone to play with. I've never played D&D a day in my life. I've never played, I mean, there's just a lot of board games, period. I've never played a day in my life because where I live is not really accessible to people like me, where it's like, okay, you can go outside and go to, like, a Friday night gathering or a Friday night magic kind of thing. The closest Friday night magic or whatever close to my house is, like, 2 cities over. And, like, I don't necessarily have a lot of local friends, and the friends that I do have, I think I've insulted in a way, and I feel bad for talking to them situation. So, I'm not exactly super social, and it's just like, well, I can't play a lot of the cool games that I know of, and I can't play even some of the super childish games that I know of. Because I am not kidding to you guys. If I even had a friend who was even remotely interested in board games, I would even go as far as play, like, Candyland with them. But for me to do something like that, I would need to get Tabletop Simulator, and it's like $14. Okay, so you guys said you wanted Xenoblade Chronicles 2, so let's see if the Golden Age of Torna is in here. Golden... Nope, it's not. Cool. But I will put the no backseat gaming and no spoilers. For both chat and myself. No backseat gaming. And no spoilers. There we go. So if you guys don't know the DLC, or don't know the game, you guys won't be spoiled. Hopefully. Also, who's in chat? I've talked a lot. Space! Space! Portal 2 space. God dang, Portal 2. Woo! That was an interesting icon. Options. Can I put on baby mode? I can put it on baby mode if I need to. Let's try not to. Maybe that's slightly brighter for you guys. Someone's gonna tell me if it's too loud, and then all this crap. Alright, cool. Zoom speed, camera speed, turn speed. Ooh, actually, you know what? I'm going to make this sensitive as hell. This is probably gonna... I'm probably gonna go back to the menu and change this, but, like, I want to see how freaking bad it's gonna be. How sensitive is sensitive? Yeah, I know. Thank you, game. Thank you for reminding me. I appreciate. I'm gonna turn this up so I can actually hear it.
The year was 3564. The 107th Indoline Crater, Rhodalis, had sent an armed expedition against the country at Sia. Its capital, Amranta, fell overnight and sank beneath the clouds, along with the rest of the Titan. The destruction of Sia shocked all the nations of all rest. Officially, the act was attributed to a military alliance led chiefly by Indol and the emerging power of Mor Ardain. In fact, it had been the work of one blade, the Aegis, a man known as Melos. Said to be the architect's word incarnate. Back then, neither Laura nor myself knew how closely his fate would prove to be tied with ours in the days to come.
You're that eager to die? Then allow me to assist.
Okay. I'm gonna spoil this for all of you guys. I'm gonna just make a lot of fun jokes about this. So the only thing I gathered is that this takes place with Laura being the main character. Oh, damn! Did she just... She just need a freaking animal in the throat.
There's no end to it.
And it's not just the wolf and ferret. Even the Baloofer's caught up in it.
Okay.
Laura, can you smell it?
It stinks like...
Hello. Please tell me this doesn't like start off with you in a fight, cause this is a thing.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Blood. It's driving them crazy.
What is this? Yo, this music is so good already. Yep, it's a fight. Ah, crap. Tutorial? Thank God, tutorial. Okay. What is this music? Rush enemy R target the attack. Oh, so okay, this is just telling me basic
I
stuff.
won't enjoy this.
We start at level what? How long is this DLC? Also, why did she start with one art? Isn't this like when she is like a captain or whatever? Why does she only have one art? Okay, whatever. Oh, she uses fist to fist! Okay. Oh, Laura has her own element. Wait, what? Wait, isn't she human? Why, huh? Okay.
Now that's more like... Am I good? Or am I good?
Not really. You'll answer to me.
Try this on for size.
Chill strong. I will grow stronger still.
Okay.
Chill strong. Excellent. Chill strong.
Back into the fray. Prophet Thorns. Wildfire snap.
Excellent.
Alright, so it pretty much controls like the core game. Yeah, I got it.
I need your help here, Jin.
Good. I'm with you. Soon, hit my son.
I just love the fact that she has a whip. Sorry, remember the fact that she doesn't use that for combat, but like, well, she does, but it's like, it's a very weird whip kind of thing.
Thank you, Jin.
Well, we've got room for improvement.
Of what?
This fighting style. It magnifies our strength, sure, but it leaves us wide open. When the sword is in my hand, you're left defenseless.
What, you won't keep me safe?
Huh?
I'll keep you safe, always.
I'll keep you safe, always. You still remember that?
I've thought about it. Every day for these 17 years. I'll never forget it. The day you set me free from a life of misery.
So Laura's 27.
I see.
Damn, she looked good for 27 then. She also looks really short for 27. Or is that just the animated style? Because, like, I guess that's, like, the standard height of women? Yeah. I'm really bad with games because, like, I play a lot of games that have pixel art still. Or sprites, rather. Okay, I'm gonna look this up because I don't think anyone in chat's gonna look it up. I want to actually see how tall Laura is. Xenoblade. There we go. Xenoblade Chronicle. Whoops. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Laura. Okay, fan wiki, because I'm going to trust you. Oh, I was right, so she is 27. Alright, she's 27, and why do you not list her height? That should be like one of the first things you guys list. Generally. Oh, that's spoilers. Not reading that. That English voice actor doesn't seem familiar to me. I love how the first thing that comes up generally is like how old she is. I can't figure out answer on how tall she is. Okay, that's fine. That's just tutorial stuff that I don't care for. Tutorial stuff 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 I don't care for. Because this is all in the main game. Oh, so like what? Oh, that replaces the changing blades aspect. Okay. Ooh, this is actually already very interesting to me. Both on a gameplay level and a story level. So before I was gonna say anything. Yeah, that tutorial stuff.
All right, follow my lead.
I won't enjoy this.
More trouble?
I feel you.
Yeah, you got this.
One, two. Okay, is that the end of her combo or is that the beginning of her combo? I can't tell.
I fight for my friends.
Oh, Laura got a new Hunter art. Nice. Hunter art. Wow. She's got new art.
That was nice and easy.
May the next one go as swiftly.
Oh, so okay, we're gonna have to start gathering materials and such. Okay. Character skip travel quest log. A hidden object. Oh crap. Oh, thank you. Why were you not like this in the core game? Oh, this would have made the core game so much easier to understand for me. Alright, Laura starts off with everyone else. So, if I learned anything from Xenoblade, always upgrade agility.
You all.
If you have an option, Always upgrade agility. Oh! Okay. Does this affect the one character or does this affect both of them? Because I might not want to upgrade if it affects both of them. Touch me not. Physical launch. Okay, so I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna safely assume Jin is the only one who could use ether-based attacks because she doesn't really seem to be like that. So she uses a whip. Jin uses a katana, and we can also modify his weapon like always. Okay. You give him Oscore crystals, and he has his own affinity chart. So this is pretty much the same as the core game. Jin, how do you level up your fortitude? Fortitude. I just collect stuff. I don't really tell Laura about it. I just collect a lot of things. No, nothing against the voice actor. Like that's not a jab at the voice actor. It's just like I love the fact that it's just like, oh, collect things. Okay. Well, in that case, I still get a feel for the combat in this one because it's slightly faster than I'm used to. Okay, I need to get really used to Jin's combat.
I wish the battle could have been avoided.
The rest of you hardly even broke a sweat.
Oh, so Laura's like the rookie of the group then. So this is like kind of her test of valor, so to speak of. Okay. Well, I'm probably gonna keep doing what I do with Xenoblade stuff in general, where I always play as the main character of the game. So yeah, let's upgrade Laura. This gets a damage ratio up, and this gets a damage ratio up. This one fills up This one fills up faster, does it not? How do I? Oh, right, recharge. It does. So I'm gonna probably throw these ones out faster than anything else. Oh, it affects both the blade and the dry. Oh, crap. Okay, that's gonna be really crappy.
I think we've been spotted.
Yeah, no doubt, Laura. Okay, so Laura, I'm calling her Lynn by accident now. Laura and Jin don't have a topple art together. Okay, they have a break art, but not a topple art.
Happy to oblige.
Ah, frick, I messed up.
You read my mind. I like the way this is going.
Oh, I don't have to put materials in those. Those are just automatically filled on like the main game. Okay.
Now that's more like
Okay, Ox core crystals or Ox cores are just straight up filled out for you in this one. Okay, cool. Jin, what the hell can you put on? Break resist, increase accuracy during the day. Wow, these suck. I guess for right now, we'll just put one of both on. It's not gonna help much, but we'll trade out when we need to.
these guys should be no problem.
I won't enjoy this. I feel
Not working. Break.
Ah, I'm so bad at Laura's timing. Okay, I gotta get better at Laura's timing. Her timing isn't hard. I got the general gist of when she throws the two fists to throw it right after the second fist.
Now that's more like it. Break.
And then after somersault kick, you pretty much do it right as soon as she does the stopping animation for the somersault kick, what I've gathered. Is that too confusing for people, or are people following what I'm saying? Spinning wheel. Okay. Reduces aggro towards... Oh, okay. And then hits in a circle. That's a... Oh, but that's a... Ah, fuck. Sickles. Increases backstab damage. Ooh, that's not bad, but that's not great. Wait, hold on. What the hell did that say for Jin? Did his actual weapon get upgraded? What the hell? No. What did I see? Am I dumb? I'm not dumb. Okay. Oh, this is when Jin's in the front. Okay. This is really goddamn weird. In that case, if Jin's going to the front, what does he have? Physical attack, target 1, recharge 6, ether, ahead. 1 target, recharge 9. We'll give that...
polished to a high shine.
We'll kind of just upgrade everything as it's there, situations. Okay, that's interesting.
All right. Follow my lead.
They'll live to regret this.
Path of thorns.
I feel
Spinning wheel.
catch.
Break. With you there.
My senses are heightened. How now? Rest in peace.
Spinning wheel. Reloaded.
I feel unstoppable.
Now that's more like it.
Okay, this is... How is everyone else enjoying this, by the way? Because I'm actually enjoying this already a fair amount. Oh, you can even change the weapons, what it seems like. Okay, I am intrigued. That alone is intriguing to me. So wait, in that case, isn't Laura like Poppy?
Good work, everyone. I'm all adventured out.
Let me know if you want to rest.
Huh. Oh, dang it, game. There was side quest thingy I saw. I want to do a side quest thingy. Oh, it's Miklom. Or whatever the hell his name was.
What happened? Are you alone?
Looks like the only survivor.
Oh, so this is where the cutscene is. Okay.
These burn patterns don't look like Malice's handiwork. Must have been humans. Looting and pillaging while the world burns.
This is like one of the last cutscenes in the game, by the way. That's why I'm like, oh, that's what happens.
You don't have to worry, really. We're all good people. Promise.
Can you walk? You can. Good going.
I saw a side quest item. I want to go back. There's side quest item.
Your family?
Dead, probably.
Were they there with you? Should we go back and...
Mikhail.
Hmm?
My name is Mikhail.
Oh, right. I'm Laura. And he's...
I don't have a family.
Oh, crap.
I was sold to this village from Eston. So I'm all alone.
Oh. So there's slavery. Got it.
Right then. Starting today, we're going to be your new family. We'll take you back to our friends and...
You people? You're strangers. You don't have to pretend to care.
I mean, he's clearly hurt.
Beat around the bush, do you?
He's probably used to stabbing people at this point.
This one. Though really, I was just the same once.
Yeah, your dad also tried to kill you.
Friends first then, not
At the age of 10.
How's that sound?
Laura,
What's up?
I'll scout the area. Look after him.
Oh, of course. Be careful. And Jin.
I know.
Is that for a spy situation, or is that because Jin is a blade and he can't go far without the driver, apparently?
What was that you said, Baldrick?
The Sean capital of Omrantha has fallen. Or rather, it was annihilated. Pray to Redalis.
So it has come to pass after all.
What is this voice?
Respectfully, you aren't much of an actor, Eminence. It appears you are not surprised at all. We heard disturbing rumors circling among the Magisters. Amalthus, whom you recently elevated to Quester, people wonder if this calamity has anything to do with that man's blade.
Yes.
With such extraordinary power, is it really wise to,
No matter whose power affected it, it is sure to serve the greater glory of Indal. The architect will surely be pleased.
Now,
Do you believe it can be controlled?
If it cannot, I will let him take the blame. I have spoken. Thank you for your report, Magister Baldrick. You may return to your duties.
you're gonna get stabbed or poisoned, because I swear to God, that's how it's gonna play out. That's not me spoiling, that's me predicting. And I could be wrong, because predictions don't always turn out to be truth. Okay, so he's like, oh, there's gonna be like a guest situation, is there? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, cool. Oh, is that also to show, like, there's a quest item there? That's actually really cool. Yeah, no, I want to go back to that other area, please. There was quest item, and I don't want to skip quest item. Because how my brain works, I'll probably forget it. I'll probably forget it exists by the point we come back here. Where the balls was it? Okay.
This is becoming addictive.
You know what? Just because I'm curious, could I angle this in such a way where if we jump in such a way, yeah. Never question what a man will do in on his spare time. He will do a lot for entertainment and also just dumb things in general.
Aren't we intrepid?
Gathering stuff, 'cause that's what I do in video games.
Spoiling for a fight? Happy to oblige.
You can finish the story objectives, you know. Yeah, guess what? You don't know how I play RPGs. I play them really stupidly.
My senses are heightened.
Yeah, we got this. These guys should be no problem.
They'll live to regret this. I feel you.
Yeah, we got this.
Catch.
Spinning wheel. Break. Common thorns. I hope everyone saw that.
Not really.
With you
Rest
then.
in peace. I feel unstoppable.
Now that's more like it. Spinning wheel. Three roses.
Excellent.
Aren't we intrepid?
Is there a collectopedia in this? Don't answer that. That's rhetorical. But like, I'm curious if there is a collectopedia in this.
Happy to oblige.
That was one of my favorite things in Xenoblade Chronicles 1.
It bounced.
Yeah, it was a dumb thing to love in Xenoblade Chronicles 1, but I did.
I feel
Yeah, we got this. Common thorns. Break.
I feel
With you, you read my mind. Spinning wheel.
Chow, why are you going on about mushrooms?
Now, wildfire snap.
open wide.
I fight for my friends.
I feel my power surging.
Okay.
Aren't we intrepid?
Thanks, Jen. That helps, buddy.
All right, follow my lead.
Laura, stay close.
Common thorns.
I feel you.
You ready? Spinning wheel. Break.
Okay.
Great.
How about Laura? I also tried if she could use... Oh, so I think skill points are required through quests and stuff like the main game. That's why I need to play a lot more of the main game, because a lot of the quests I haven't done yet, and they give off a lot of good SP.
Follow my lead.
They'll live to regret this.
I guess they had backup. Heart of Thorns.
Whoops.
My senses are heightened.
Yeah, you got it. Spinning wheel. I guess they had backup.
I'll protect you.
I hope everyone saw that.
Debatable.
Ooh, they drop accessories too. That's also like a rare accessory.
Time for one last push. Am I good or am I good?
Not really.
Spinning wheel.
Open wide.
Aquatic Hunter. Okay, now we're getting some good stuff. Like, not good for like the long haul, but good stuff in like the short things that we are probably gonna be doing for the first little bit of the game. I approve. I approve heavily. Alright, so just like the core game, you can't have stuff like that. That's not great. Alright, cool. Oh, I was kind of hoping I could kind of put two things on the same character. That's understandable though, because like you could break the game very easily if you could do that.
Aren't we intrepid? Uh-oh. I think we've been spotted. Heart of Thorns.
I feel you. This can't continue.
Spinning wheel. Break.
Catch.
Heart of Thorns.
Rest in peace.
Spinning wheel.
I feel you.
Yeah, we got this.
Catch.
Break. Aren't we intrepid?
I wonder if I'm kind of curious, like, how big are the side quests in this mode? Because like they wouldn't do this and go like, yeah, there's no like side quests at all in this. It's like a straight up story game. No, there's definitely gonna be side quests. I'm just curious how big are the side quests in this DLC.
Intrepid.
Someone can answer that, but please answer very, like, super vaguely. Just answer, like, big, medium, eh.
Half the battle is living to fight another day.
Aren't we intrepid?
Yeah, it's kind of sad. I use a lot of big words just in general when I'm talking to people. I actually don't know what intrepid means. I feel really dumb for not knowing that one.
This is becoming addictive. Spoiling for a fight? Happy to oblige.
I feel you.
Heart of Thorns.
Catch.
Spinning wheel. Break.
I feel you.
Yeah, you got this.
Yo, we got a rare one. We got like the rarest one.
Heart of Thorns. Now that's
Also, I really gotta get better at that stupid canceling thing. Because that's where all your damage comes from, is canceling. Okay, yeah, you get right the hell off her. And look at, like, it's not a big jump, but it's a big enough jump that'll be noticeable. See, killing the random wildlife pays off sometimes. God, that sounds really bad. So given there's money in the game, in this mode, money's probably going to be a huge thing. Probably not like it is in the main game, but it's probably going to play a bigger role than what I think it's going to play. Because money in the main game, you need a lot to even get the smallest task done at times.
This is becoming addictive.
Okay, Laura. Fun fact about Laura, not Laura from this game, but if people care for Silent Hill, and this is actual trivia for Silent Hill, if there is actually a theme called Laura's theme. I think that wasn't originally meant to be called Laura's theme. I think that was actually meant to be called Angela's theme or something. But I think it was the original name. They're gonna go for Angela if they didn't go with Angela. That's not even fun or a fact because I don't know if it is or isn't.
All right, follow my lead.
I won't enjoy this.
Uh-oh.
My senses are heightened.
Yeah, spinning wheel. With you there.
Indeed.
Uh-oh. Okay, that's super weird, because I think I am now using stream on my phone because my computer, I think, froze or something. My computer's probably on the blue screen.
All right, follow my lead.
They'll live to regret this. My senses are heightened.
Yeah, spinning wheel.
If it does blue screen, we'll pick up stream again today because this is kind of dumb.
These guys should be no problem.
Laura, stay close. I feel you.
Yeah, we got it. Spinning wheel. Break.
There must be some use for this.
This is becoming addictive. Aren't we intrepid?
I'm probably gonna stop using Windows Edge, I think, because Windows Edge is probably what's doing it to my computer. Hello, Grandia.
Let me see.
came together nicely.
Oh, I could have chatted. Crap.
How sad. That village, I mean.
It is.
That blade, Malos. He didn't do that, did he?
The towns raised by the Aegis were completely obliterated. I plan to inform the mercenaries of this.
How could a person do something so awful?
Greed, money, power,
Anyway,
fear.
you should rest now. We should be able to meet up with Hayes tomorrow.
Oh, yes. I wonder if she's found any leads on Mother. I hope so, anyway.
I'll prepare food. Then rest up.
Oh, that's kind of you. Thanks.
Yep, bonus experience, that's usual. New areas, yep. Tutorial stuff that you see in the main game. So, is this like the main game where everything resets? It does.
These guys should be no problem.
I won't enjoy this. My senses are heightened.
You read my mind.
Catch!
Spinning wheel! Break! I fight for my friends. That was nice and easy.
Let's hurry on ahead.
A friendship ring, that's a better way to boost affinity, is it not? No, it doesn't. Never mind.